This week on the Kingpins of Car Audio, the team preps for the 2016 Industry Awards.
Installer of the year, let's see how it goes.
The summer rush heats up before the 4th of July weekend.
Customer's supposed to come pick this up just about as soon as we can call them and tell them that everything's ready to go.
And Jason decides now is the time for the big remodel.
And the look I'm going for, don't want to be able to see inside there. The industry awards are something in our industry that showcase retailers, manufacturers, sales representatives, installers that are leaders of our industry. They're basically the Grammys of our industry, and that's how important, and that's what we view them as, the Grammys of our industry. For us, it means a lot. It's a competition for us. It's pride for us, and we use it in everyday selling. If you look at our website, it talks about we're the Oregon's only retailer and installer of the year. Since we've won those titles before, we want to hit back and get that other titles again. So I want to talk to you guys about our upcoming industry awards and the things we got to get ready for that. So we made top 12, so congratulations everybody. And anybody else want to say congratulations to TJ, he's made the top 12 as well. So with the industry awards, obviously it's in Dallas in August, so we're going to be filming the next few weeks. So I kind of want to get ideas of what makes us really unique in the industry awards. So obviously we have the front door. After a full year of coming up, that'll be July 3rd, of having it as a consultation only, I can tell you that our business has grown at least 32%.
Totally. You know, one of the things that I thought was really an interesting comment that a client made actually earlier today in a consult was they just said that they, you know, a lot of people have said that they appreciate the locked door, the concierge service, that kind of thing, but this person really indicated specifically that they liked our transparency, that they were able to see everything that we're doing, meet the actual guys that are going to be working on the vehicles and seeing those areas.
Get
that
to see,
transparency, I think, is
so the customer, you know, at another shop, a customer might be able to look out a window or something, but here, when we treat our clients, we actually give them a full tour, walk them in the bowels of the store, and they get to see everything that's going on all the way, how do we protect the cars, to battery tenders on every vehicle, to
things. I mean, taping off every vehicle, no matter whether it's an 80s Honda or a brand new Maserati. I mean, treat every car the same, treat it like your own, and that's one thing that stands out to me that I have not seen anybody else do.
Okay. Any other things that we can do for the industry awards that kind of tear us apart from everybody else that we can show?
Full uniforms.
The summer attire will be here.
No, there's our customer retention program with the callbacks that we do, and then, you know, the thank you cards, and you know, just the follow through that we take with that to make sure that everybody's happy with. Well, I mean, as you guys all know, or I guess John probably doesn't know, but we actually send a thank you card. We do a 1-month callback, we do a 1-year callback, we do a 2-year and a 3-year callback on every single purchase.
Any other thing that makes those a good one? Any other ones that make that we kind of step outside the box and that we think is normal, but it's not for other shops out there?
I know a lot of places are doing tours and saying they have design centers and stuff like that, but you know, the square footage that we have dedicated to our design center and the props, and really everything that goes along with that, the museums around the outside of the room.
Having all the custom templates, all the different materials available, it's very helpful.
Set up to be able to do things the right way, the way that we do them. I haven't seen another fab room that compares to ours.
It's the Kingpin way.
Thank you for choosing Kingpin Car Marine Audio. This is Matt. How may I assist you? So we had a customer come in about a year ago, and we put in a radio for him. And he'd had some issues with it, so we went really through and made sure everything was perfect, but unfortunately he just had another issue with the system. So he came by today, and we got it taken care of. We got him into a whole brand new radio and reinstalled everything. It went fantastic. Customer's really happy. One of the things that he said that I thought was really cool is he said, you know, to be honest, if he would have gone anywhere else, he just knows that no one would have taken care of him like this. And after looking at our Google reviews and everything else and having chose us, he just really felt vindicated in that decision.
I think it's a pretty awesome thing when people see the particular recognition of the differences that we have here at Kingpin. I think that it'll be pretty astonishing that with as much time as I've been in the industry, the things that I've seen and the different types of shops that I've worked at and repaired work for, it's pretty amazing that the standard of excellence that we strive for here that's above and beyond anything else that I've seen in the industry.
No matter what, whether it's on my car or anybody else's, I'm going to treat it like my own and do it to the best of my abilities. Whether it's something like wiring amplifiers where in this situation nobody's ever going to see it, I still want it to look like it was something that was being showcased because I know it's going to work better that way and never have any issues.
This is a Porsche 911. We're doing a full integrated laser radar detection and defense system. So we've got the sensors mounted in the bumper insert, and then the shifter is on a welded metal bracket, or the radar detector is on a welded metal bracket that attaches to the bumper beam itself. That way it stays nice and level to the car. Right now I'm working on running all the wires from the front back into the car. That way we can hardwire it into the brain system so everything's functional. The plan is to try to have it done tonight.
Kevin also has another big project that he's trying to get out tonight as well.
A Toyota Tundra. Prepping wires to go onto the 2 amplifiers we're putting in.
So Project Tundra came together really, really nice. This is probably one of my favorite projects that I've ever put together. I mean, just as far as a sound quality project for us. You know, I really love the fact that our clients trust us and allow us the flexibility to work with some of the most amazing products in the industry. And in this one, I was really able to cut loose. We absolutely went with top-of-the-line speakers, top-of-the-line amplifiers. And then Kevin's workmanship on the project was just incredible. He just did such a good job and put a lot of love and care and craftsmanship into the whole thing, top to bottom, and the results were really phenomenal. We did have a pretty tight timetable on this one, and we had a lot of extra things we needed to get done. In the middle of the project, the client added in extra LED lighting, a whole new front grille, but we were still able to meet the original deadline and add all the extras that he wanted. So Kevin really went above and beyond on this one. I was super proud of the project.
With all that's going on at the shop right now, Jason thinks it's a good idea to bring his employees out for a little mini golf and bonding.
Did have a team building excursion, and that was a lot of fun. Get out and actually do something with the rest of your team that's away from work. It's always nice to be able to do that. It's a good experience that I was looking forward to when coming to Kingpin. I had heard about it, and not a lot of shops or other businesses do that kind of activity much, if at all, anymore. And so it was a refreshing and exciting experience.
We've got a very, very good team. It's been a long time making to be able to get the crew that I have now. And the big thing is creating what we call culture around here and getting people here. I think the biggest thing that's changed for me over the years is everybody who's here on staff right now came looking for a job to me instead of me looking to a job for them. So there's no sense of entitlement. There's no sense of one person bigger than the team itself. Everybody wants to be part of the team, and they want to grow as a group instead of individuals, and I think that's probably the most important thing.
I'm ready to get the displays done.
A major part of the renovations are the new Kingpin displays. The team has been working diligently for several weeks to create a display that will give the consumer an ultimate experience.
Right? So a lot of people that come in for questions because they bought online or they don't know it's because they can't feel and touch. And we're selling musical instruments, so they want to be able to hear it.
I think it's going to allow the guys up front to really give thorough demonstrations, which will be nice.
It'll be nice to show off the new displays and how everything's hand-built and give people kind of an idea of what we can do in their car. It'll also be nice to have a good sounding display, something that we built that's got all the right specifications for all the subwoofers. Everything's built to the proper airspace, the right tuning frequency. Everything will just be dialed in.
Kind of excited to see what they sound like because it's going to be amazing.
Even with the July 4th holiday approaching, there's one client Jason just can't turn down.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
All right, good. On the Tacoma, you want to do heated seats. Correct. We're going to add leather, front and rear to the seats, black on black. Yes, sir. Black on black. We're doing nav to the factory radio. Correct. Adding that to the factory radio. Taking the speakers and the subwoofer out of your old car and putting it in your new truck, right? Okay, but that's what we got there. We're going to add the heated windshield wipers, squirters. We're doing some LED backup lights in the back, so when you're backing up you can see.
How about the front?
We got front light bars as well too. We're doing alarm start with keypad, and then we're wiring the front fog lights to daytime running lights.
The paint protection.
Oh yeah, paint protection.
And the windows.
And yeah, paint protection, and then we have full heat rejection window film. Factory doesn't, there's no such thing as factory window tint. It's their privacy glass. They have no UV factor to it. So the Kingpin window film we're putting on, it's actually going to have not only the heat rejection, but it's going to block 99.9% of all UV rays coming inside the truck.
Good.
Okay, all right. I think that's everything. Trying to get a contractor here. It's been kind of tough right now in the state of Oregon with the big boom. We have a housing shortage, so all the contractors seem to be real busy and they don't want to take on a smaller type job like what we have going on. But I think I found a contractor through a friend of my dad's, and I think we're going to be able to get going so we can meet our deadline of where I want to be in that room being completed on July 4th, so because we have an upcoming class.
So I know how to do basically everything. So I don't know what level you want me to do. Okay. You know what you want to do. I mean, I know how to drywall. I know how to paint. I know electrical. I know plumbing. I mean, I'm an everything kind of guy. So. Okay.
Well, we can just do the whole project.
Okay. Well, if I got time.
One of the renovations that doesn't require an outside contractor are the displays that Kingpin is creating to enhance the client experience.
It's going to give the consumer a better buying experience. They're going to be able to touch, feel, and listen to a little bit more things that we redo our audio systems in different platforms. We're not just doing a display, listening to speakers. We're actually setting packages up on our display. So that's all we're showing. But we believe that you have to feel, touch, and listen in order to sell those type of packages. I mean, we've done it before where we end up getting into a sale and we don't necessarily turn on speakers. But when you're doing the upper end speakers, you got to be able to have the client know the difference of what they're buying.